All right, session three, Anthony Moore. All right, what has impacted me most in the reading so far? Uh, Thinking of awareness of healthcare, it has skyrocketed. I mean, from the slaves being treated on plantations to segregated clinics to neighborhood clinics and just far on, being able to know the evolution of how far we've come has impacted me. Um, what has changed the most of my understanding of healthcare policy and law? I mean, understanding that there's a very thin line between representation and civil legal assistance. The government is by law required to provide legal counsel to all federal defendants who are unable to afford their own attorneys due to the Sixth Amendment. And the Guillen versus Wainwright, that case, it brought on many changes for courts' decisions, such as a need for a public health defender, uh, public health defenders being at the trial, the Miranda rights, the right to remain silent, and even the rights to appeal, and even the interrogations. Everything changed after that court decision was made. With all that going on, there are no public defenders there to defend people who need like disability and domestic violent cases, or child custody cases, and Social Security. So there's no approach being taken for representation of any of those social needs that are pretty high right now. And it's a lot of low income people who cannot afford attorneys who definitely need that uh that money, that income. Um, how can you see what you have learned is impacting you and your family? So, reading in chapter 7, I learned how low income housing, low income statuses, education, legal status, and family stability can cause a poor health or a poor decision in health. So, the children growing up in low income houses or broken houses or anything like that, they're definitely not going to get the same attention or health care as somebody in a thriving household, with both parents and steady income that has health insurance that goes and get those maintenance checks and stuff on their bodies. The low income houses, they probably don't even want to go because the ER line is too long, or probably even transportation of getting there. Um, just knowing that all those low income and all those take account into a kid's mind of, man, maybe I don't need health care. If they grow up thinking that or living that, they're probably going to grow up not wanting that health insurance like they need it. It's just going to put a bad taste in their mouth about health insurance and doctors, period. Um, has the 2015 annual health reform changed anything about my topic? No. Just sticking more to low income and stuff like that. I mean, the statistics say that health care and the people is still going up. So we don't have many people that are lacking health insurance. Um, Workman's comp, that thing. Uh, of course, that don't really affect the people here much. I mean, everyone is still trying to get a job. I mean, unemployment may be low, but if I don't imagine many people working for employers with 50 or less employees who are just forced to get some kind of insurance for those 50 employees. So I wouldn't say that. It was interesting to know about the Tuskegee experiment with the African Americans with syphilis. I didn't know the details of that, how it went down. I seen movies, but that was a interesting fact to know. I got all my information out of the Essentials of Health Policy and Law, um, by Joel Teitelbaum and Sarah Walensky. And that is all my information in my project today. Thank you for listening.